Big Broadway musicals, original review shows, comedic romps, and inspiring dramas. Servant Stage Company is the destination for exceptional theatrical experiences both big and small. Serving Lancaster County and beyond by making great performances easily accessible to everyone. Servant Stage Company has the best of the classics, uplifting family-friendly productions, and a whole lot more. Servant Stage Company, serving our community, serving you.
Hello friends, and welcome to week 20 of our Living Room Concert Series. Whether you're joining us for the first time this evening or you've been a regular viewer all summer long, we're so glad that you're here with us tonight. Over the past month, we have celebrated the best of Broadway, working our way through a different chapter of Broadway history every week. We've worked our way right up to the present, and tonight we're sharing contemporary Broadway highlights from the past 20 years. Then next week, it's a very special concert that you won't want to miss. We'll be joined by several up-and-coming composers sharing brand new songs from projects they are working on. We're looking forward to hearing new material from Tyler Hoover, Kristen Brewer, Robert Gibson, and Christopher Smith. Please help us by spreading the word, and we look forward to having you join us next Friday evening at 7 p.m. And we started this Living Room Concert Series way back in April, and it's been a joy to be able to connect with you and to provide great concerts for our community every single week through this challenging season. We wanted to let you know that coming up soon, we will be taking a little break from our weekly concerts as we take time to prepare for our Teen and Apprentice Company showcases in October. We have a group of 40 talented students that have been training with us since June in our Teen Company and Apprentice Company. They will be presenting virtual showcases in October, and we will be excited to share these performances with you right here as part of our Living Room Concert Series. But tonight, it's the grand finale of A Broadway Melody. Please feel free to like, to share, to comment right now in real time to let us know you're here. We are so incredibly thankful for this talented cast of performers that have been with us all month, sharing their favorite Broadway songs. We're so sorry that we were unable to perform this in person, but we are thankful that we can still offer this series of virtual cabarets paying tribute to the Great White Way. And now, let's get on with the show.
Thank you all so much for joining us for part 4 of A Broadway Melody.
We're thrilled to spend another Friday evening with you enjoying some more Broadway classics.
While we miss being able to perform for you in person, we are so thankful that we have had this opportunity to connect through these virtual concerts.
Thank you so much for supporting Servant Stage and allowing the Living Room Concert Series to bring joy to so many homes during this difficult season.
In this special 4-week series, we've taken a look at some of the songs and stories of the great musicals and paid tribute to a different chapter of Broadway history each week.
Tonight, we give our regards to Broadway by visiting some of our favorite modern musicals from the past 20 years.
The Broadway musical has grown increasingly varied in style, with a wide range of musicals finding a home on Broadway in recent years.
Film adaptations and jukebox musicals have proven a safe bet for Broadway producers with numerous successful productions.
But we have also seen many original and innovative shows from a new generation of creators find success on Broadway.
In this unprecedented time, while the neon lights are dark on Broadway, we hope that you enjoy our tribute to the Great White Way.
We look forward to the time when once again a million lights can flicker there.
A million hearts beat quicker there. The skies of gray on the Great White Way.
That's the Broadway Melody.
Though some say that Broadway is dying a slow death in the 21st century, Broadway has still seen its share of innovative new shows over the past 20 years, including Hamilton, Dear Evan Hansen, and Wicked.
Written by veteran composer Stephen Schwartz, Wicked has become one of the most successful Broadway shows of all time, based on the origin story of the Good Witch and the Wicked Witch from The Wizard of Oz. Here are Samantha Ingram and Gabrielle Dina singing Loathing from Wicked.
father.
There's been some confusion over ruling beer ashes, but of course I'll care for Nessa, and of course I'll rise above it, for I know that's how you want me to respond.
Yes.
There's been some confusion, for you see my rate is unusually and exceedingly peculiar and altogether quite impossible to describe.
Blonde.
What is this feeling, so sudden and new?
I felt the moment I laid eyes on you.
My pulse is rushing,
My head is reeling.
my face is flushing. What is this feeling, fervent as a flame? Does it have a name? Yes.
Loathing, unadulterated loathing.
For your face,
Your voice,
your clothing,
let's just say I loathe it all. Every little trick, however small, makes my very flesh begin to crawl. With simple utter loathing, there's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. It's so pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing, loathing you my whole life.
what is this feeling, so sudden and new? I felt the moment I laid eyes on you. My pulse is rushing, my head is reeling. Oh, what is this feeling? Does it have a name? Yes, loathing. There's a strange exhilaration in such total detestation. So pure, so strong. Though I do admit it came on fast, still I do believe that it can last. And I will be loathing for forever. Loathing truly, deeply, loathing you. My whole life long.
Thank you, Sam and Bree. In the past 20 years, film adaptations have been increasingly popular on Broadway. Our next 4 songs are from 4 very different shows by 4 different composers, but each one was based on a popular movie.
Big Fish was a popular film that composer Andrew Lippa turned into a Broadway musical in 2013. Here's Brad Myers singing Fight the Dragons from Big Fish.
I've never been a man who lived an office life. I've never been a man behind a desk. I've always been a man who said that staying still is playing dead, the kind who's looking forward to the challenges ahead. People say that's irresponsible. People tell me stay at home. I'm not made for things like mowing lawns or apron strings. I'm my best when not at rest. So I fight the dragons and I storm the castles and I win a battle or two. Then comes the day it's time, I'm packing up and I am bringing all my stories home to you. All I can see is miles ahead with miles to go. All I can feel is wind and sun and sky. Stop for a coffee, make a friend, and pray the day will never end. 'Cause there's one more adventure waiting round another bend. where I fight the dragons and then storm the castles, and I win a battle or two. But then a feeling comes like 50,000 drums all bang and bring my stories home to you. Then I wonder as I wander on the road from door to door, exactly what you think of where I've been. Do you know I joined the circus, met a mermaid, fought a war? Do you know I think of you through thick and thin? Because even though I'm making deals and bringing people joy, I'm usually only thinking of my boy. Out there on the road I pray you'll come to me one day and say, let's fight the dragons and then storm the castles till we win what needs to be won. So when I'm old and tired, you'll do the job required. You'll be there telling stories to your son. Then we fight the dragons and then storm the castles, and I do the best that I can. But everybody knows that's how the story goes, to turn each boy into a bigger man. So I'll fight the dragons till you can.
Thank you, Brad. Newsies the musical, based on the 1992 film Newsies, became another success for Disney on Broadway, winning Alan Menken another Tony for Best Original Score. Here is Kristen Hurdleston singing Watch What Happens from Newsies.
Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write or the right way to write it. This is big, lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy, sour pusses. It's a cinch! It could practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because as I may have mentioned, I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that plus the screaming of 10 angry editors. A girl? It's a girl? How the heck is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand, and there's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little guys some air.
Thank you, Kristen. Jason Robert Brown has emerged as one of the stars of a new generation of Broadway composers, winning Tonys for his scores to Parade and Bridges of Madison County based on the film of the same name. Here is Brandon Cameron singing It All Fades Away from Bridges of Madison County.
Something in the desert, there was someplace wild and green, and a child in a village I passed through. There are places that I've traveled, and so many things I've seen, and it all fades away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. I've sailed across the ocean, past the cities and the farms, on a never-ending quest for something new. And the only thing that mattered was the 4 days in your arms, and it all fades away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. Be torn apart. There is one thing that remains forever true. Past the thinking, past the breathing, past the beating of my heart, it will all fade away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you. It all fades away, it all fades away, it all fades away but you.
Thank you, Brandon. Following their success of the 1990s, Disney Theatrical Productions became one of the leading producers on Broadway. Disney films successfully turned into Broadway musicals include Mary Poppins, Aladdin, Frozen, and Anastasia. Here is Samantha Ingram singing Journey to the Past from Anastasia by Flaherty and Ahrens.
Heart, don't fail me now. Courage, don't desert me. Don't turn back now that we're here. People always say life is full of choices. No one ever meant mentions fear, or how the world can seem so vast on a journey to the past. Somewhere down this road, I know someone's waiting. Years of dreams just can't be wrong. Arms will open wide, I'll be safe and wanted, finally home where I belong. Well, starting now, I'm learning fast on this journey to the past. Home, love, family. There was once a time I must have had them too. Home, love, family. I will never be complete until I find you. One step at a time, one hope then another. Who knows where this road may go? Back to who I was, on to find my future, things my heart still needs to know. Yes, let this be a sign, let this road be mine, let it lead me to my past and bring me home at last.
Thank you, Sam. In spite of Broadway's recent focus on adaptations of films, as well as jukebox musicals and revivals of popular shows, Broadway has still seen a new generation of young composers make their Broadway debuts with original shows. In 2004, Broadway newcomers Jeff Bowen and Hunter Bell wrote a musical about two guys writing a musical about two guys writing a musical.
In the words of Oscar Hammerstein, it is nonsense to say what a musical should or should not be. It should be anything it wants to be. And if you don't like it, you don't have to go to it. There is only one absolutely indispensable element that a musical must have. It must have music. And there is only one thing that it has to be. It has to be good. Here are Brandon Cameron and Jeffrey Morgan singing Two Nobodies in New York from Title of Show.
What if this dialogue were set to music? What if what we're saying could be said in a song?
Hey, that's not a bad idea. Perhaps we could use it. Music in a musical, how can we go wrong? We could ask significant questions. We could get important points across. Like, are we writing for art?
And is art a springboard for fame?
And will fame get folks to trust us? But will they trust us if it's just us, me and you? Two nobodies in New York. Hey, I think it's working. We're discovering choices. Lots of things to think about when writing a show.
Yeah, like creating a vehicle to showcase our voices. And I don't mean our vocal cords, I mean what's below.
We could ask significant questions. We could get important points across. Like, are we writing for art?
And is art a springboard for fame?
And will fame get us a paycheck? But will a paycheck mean that we're sellouts? And if we sell out, will they yell out me and you? Two nobodies in New York. Key change!
Maybe someday our show will get a theater. And if not this festival, then somewhere out west.
TV actors in our show, what could be better?
Sweeter.
What?
You know this, the lyric is sweeter.
But here's the deal. One of them sounds like it's 2 syllables, the other sounds like it's 3 syllables, so it's like, sweeter, theater. Does that rhyme?
Yes! Sorry, Scott, from the key change. Maybe one day our show will get a theater. And if not this festival, then somewhere out west.
TV actors in our show, what could be sweeter?
Great, thanks. We could get that woman who's on Empty Nest.
Dinah Manoff,
Yeah!
she's awesome. She was in Grease.
Yeah!
And
Leader of the pack!
we could ask significant questions. We could get important points across. Like, are we writing for art? And is art a springboard for fame? And will fame get us a sitcom? And will a sitcom get us on Ellen? And will Ellen get folks to like us? And if they like us, will they mic us, me and you, to nobody's in New York? Nobody's in New York!
Thank you, Brandon and Jeffrey. In 2017, Richard Oberacker and Robert Taylor made their Broadway debut as the creators of the musical Bandstand. Featuring all original music in the big band and swing styles of the 1940s, the show won a Tony for Best Choreography. Here is Kelly Dona singing Love Will Come and Find Me Again from Bandstand.
Once upon a time, I would wake beside a man who would make me feel like nothing could take him from me. Once I thought forever was real. I thought my life was ideal. I thought that nothing could steal it, you see. Once I learned how wrong I had been, that sometimes dreams can cave in, and what then? Once I learned the hard way, faith in ever after was done, and I gave up ever wondering when love will come and find me again. And it's almost like time has stood still, like a lifetime iced under a frost. And I don't try to warm from the chill, although I know how much I've lost. Trouble is, the more you deny, the more you don't even try, the more the world passes by in a haze. Soon you find you don't even know how many years you let go. The chance is wasted in so many ways. Lately I've been thinking it's time to take a look at what I'm doing then, clinging to if only heaven knows there's more than one man, and maybe I should be planning for when love will come and find me again. Letting go of what might have been, and letting something else in. Only then love will come and find me again.
Thank you, Kelly. The mega musicals of the 80s and 90s were largely left behind in recent years in favor of more intimate musicals dealing with the ups and downs of everyday life. Composer Jason Robert Brown developed this style in his musical The Last 5 Years, a two-person show that tells the story of a relationship from two different perspectives. Here is Jeffrey Morgan singing If I Didn't Believe in You.
There are people, and they're publishing my book, and there's a party that they are throwing, And while you've made it very clear that you're not going, I will be going, and that's done. But what's it really about? Is it really about a party, Kathy? Can we please for a minute stop blaming and say what you feel? Is it just that you're disappointed to be touring again for the summer? Did you think this would all be much easier than it's turned out to be? Well, talk to me, Kathy. Talk to me. If I didn't believe in you, we wouldn't have gotten this far. If I didn't believe in you, and all of the 10,000 women you are, if I didn't think you could do anything you ever wanted to, if I wasn't certain that you'd come through somehow. The fact of the matter is, Kathy, I wouldn't be standing here now. If I didn't believe in you, we wouldn't be having this fight. If I didn't believe in you, I'd walk out the door and say, Kathy, you're right, but I never could let that go. Knowing the things about you, I know things when I met you 4 years ago. I knew. It never took much convincing to make me believe in you. Don't we get to be happy, Kathy? At some point down the line, don't we get to relax without some new Taurus to push me yet further from you? If I'm cheering on your side, Kathy, why can't you support mine? What do I have to feel? I've committed some felony, doing what I always swore I would do. I don't want you to hurt, I don't want you to sink, but you know what I think you'll be fine. Just hang on and you'll see, but don't make me wait till you do to be happy with you. Can't you listen to me? No one can give you courage, no one can thicken your skin. I will not fail so you can be comfortable, Kathy. I will not lose because you can win. If I didn't believe in you, then here's where the travelogue ends. If I didn't believe in you, I wouldn't have stood before all of our friends and said, this is the life I choose. This is the thing I can bear to lose. Trip us or trap us, but we refuse to fall. That's what I thought we agreed on, Kathy. If I hadn't believed in you, I wouldn't have loved you at all.
Thank you, Jeff. We're going to close tonight's concert with another show dealing with the intimate stories of everyday life. But this show became one of the hottest shows on Broadway, winning a Tony Award for Best Musical for its creative team, Posick and Paul, in 2017. Here's the entire cast of A Broadway Melody singing You Will Be Found from Dear Evan Hansen.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand.
And oh, someone will come running, and I know they'll take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard.
Someone will come running to take you home.
To take you
Someone
home.
will come running to take you home.
To take you home. To take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun
Hi, everybody. We just want to say a huge thank you to each of the 12 amazing performers, our 3 fantastic piano accompanists, for making A Broadway Melody such a special series for us to look forward to all month long. Thank you for sharing your talents with us, for walking us through Broadway history with these wonderful songs and classics in this 4-part series. Thanks to all of you for joining us from your living rooms. Hope that you've enjoyed. As a reminder, if you did miss any of the concerts, they are all still available on our website, so you can go back and enjoy them at servantstage.org. Coming up next week, it's a concert we are so excited for, a concert entirely dedicated to new works. We'll be joined by a number of emerging composers. This is really something special and unique. We are so excited to hear these new songs, talk to the composers, hear a little bit about their creative process and the new projects that they are working on. We'll be joined by Kristen Brewer, Robert Gibson, Tyler Hoover, and Christopher Smith. That's next Friday at 7 p.m. Then 2 weeks from now, it's our Living Room Concert Summer Finale. As Wally mentioned at the beginning, we will be taking a little break from the weekly concerts as we prepare and focus on our Teen Company and Apprentice Company performance showcases in October. So we hope that you'll join us 2 weeks from tonight for that summer finale as the Servant Stage staff takes a look back at 5 months of living room concerts, some of our favorite memories and special performances. It's been an amazing run, more than 150 songs from 200 Servant Stage performers over these 5 months. We could not have done these 20 consecutive weeks of living room concerts without your help, friends, so thank you so much for your support. If you've been enjoying these weekly concerts and you are able to support, you can make a donation right here by clicking the donate links on this page, or you can visit us at servantstage.org/donate. You can also send us a gift in the mail, or give us a call, make a donation over the phone. Thank you so much, friends. That's all for tonight. We will see you again next week for the New Works concert. Good night, friends.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not